Well, it looks like I hit a little bit of a gold mine today. A couple days ago, I found an ad on Marketplace on Facebook and sent it to my wife to see if she liked anything in it. And, she contacted the gentleman that had it, and we went down today to pick it up. And there's so much stuff in here, it's going to take me a while to go through. So I'll highlight just a few things. I'll start over here. Prohibition era bottle. I have a Rambo thermos Rambo lunchbox. There is no thermos. There's a bunch of old magnetic chess pieces in there. I gotta look that up. I have another older lunchbox from the 40s, and it's full of vintage fishing items. I didn't even know that. The guy when we got there said he added stuff to it before we got there. Now here's a whole box of jewelry. I'm gonna have to go piece by piece. There's a couple watches in there, good luck charm, and I'm not sure the quality of the. It's probably just costume, but costume is good if it's the right type. Comes with an old cigar box. You know, I gotta buy boxes whenever I see them. This obsession with boxes, so check back later. I have some really good items right here. 1944 mess tin, or a mess kit. No utensils, it's just the kit itself. 1944, but right here, a little bit harder to find, is a 1941 mess kit. So I'm going to look at those. That's going to stay with me. If anything, I might sell this one because I probably have several of these, but none marked as early as 1941. So that's a good thing for me. I've got a Hills Brothers coffee. I'm going to be selling that one because I have several of those already. Some things that you see but you don't buy, but it was with a lot. Some Jello molds or aspic molds. There's a bunch more inside there. They seem to be going pretty good on eBay. One thing and a waterproof bag from the 60s, which I'll probably keep that for equipment. But in that, it had this unknown piece right here. I gotta look that up. And it had an old military canteen back there from 1966 in that cup. And came with two of these S&W regular grind coffees. I kept the one with the lid. I'm going to sell that one. This is a really cool piece. I'll do another video on this later on. It's a camp stove, and it is all there with instructions. I have to look it up for the exact age of this one. There's no date on the item itself. But it's a little brass burner, and you'll like it. Tune in for another video for that one. Coca-Cola bottle, I'm going to sell that. Red label, made in Japan. Hills Brothers, I've not seen this before, and I never knew they sold spices. But it's Hills Brother Pure Spices. It doesn't say what kind of spices were in it. But it's probably from the 60s, 70s, with a plastic lid like that. I don't know, I'll have to go look it up. An ice crusher, so your early ice machine, make crushed ice. And that is, back here is mud pie, but inside is a compact case. I guess you call them a compact case, but that's it right there. You open it up, it's got a mirror along the top half, and the bottom was for lipstick. I believe it is Revlon products. Revlon's pretty good. They've been around forever. Got a couple pulleys there that you could see, and a little bearing. Anybody need a bearing? Wheel bearing? Yeah, the pulleys are cool. Probably going to keep those. We have this book here, report of Kansas State Board of Agriculture, 1946. Yeah, cool. Got an old first aid book. I'm going to keep that. And inside of one of the coffee cans, S&W coffee can, and I hardly ever find these. I usually get them from Mike and John, but Bayer aspirin tin, nothing in it, but still pretty cool. A couple of safety match boxes, Ohio safety matches, made in America. And then we got dependable matches. Still have some of the... No, what's in there? Well, I'm as surprised as you are. What is that? They are nibs for quill pins, or for fountain pins. Cool. I would have preferred matches, but those are just as good. Then I got a pile of jewelry right here. Gonna be looking through that today. I found the front part of a case for a watch. I just found the back and I sat it somewhere, probably in that pile. But that should be gold. I'm gonna check that out. Got a little trinket box, velvet lined. The lid's kind of loose on it. But I'm really looking forward to going through this jewelry. Then I got another jewelry box, an older jewelry box. It has some more vintage jewelry in it. A little bit, not much. I'm not sure if those are pearls yet. And I ain't rubbing them on my teeth. Then we have this Vietnam Veterans Memorial Watch for the MIAs and KIAs. I'll sell later on. And then, last but not least, what attracted me to the lot was Gruen watches. Gruen watches are pretty vintage, but these are newer, I believe. I'm not sure how old yet. I gotta look them up. But I've got two of them in there. Or actually, the one is Gruen, the other one, that is a nice watch. And we just passed on the way home a jewelry store that actually worked on watches and put batteries in, but then there was this one in there with it as well. I can't see the make yet. I gotta get my magnifying glass out and check that. But yeah, we had, and then down here what came with it was an American Tourister briefcase and one set of Texas Longhorns here, and then just some regular steer horns, possibly a younger Longhorn breed there. Well, I'm going to have these mounted. I'm going to clean them up and mount them, and those will bring some money unless I decide to put them on the wall, but I think they're going to get sold. Haven't decided yet. It's all still new, sitting here soaking it in. And of course, sometimes I keep things until I get the right price for them. Oh, something else. The man's going to look for the other one, but he threw this in. This is it's California Spur. He said he had the other one, but he didn't know where it was. It could be in storage or something. But he said he would find it, and when he found it, he would give me a call. But that was included for the price I paid for it. JWP, I know it was Jeremiah Watts, but it's a California Spur. And even though it's a single, I'm still going to keep it. My dad collected Spurs, and I'm going to keep that up as long as I can. Luckily they don't break when I drop them. But yeah, just kind of a couple, some nice stuff to look through all day. Got a table lighter, I believe it's a Firefly. It's going to take just a little bit of cleanup on the mechanism because, oh no, looks like it just needs a flint, and it should be good to go. I'll check it out. Going to clean off some of the rust and make it look pretty. But these sell pretty good for me. Yeah, Firefly. Super table lighter, made in Japan. Those are cool in their own right. I got a last. It's a straight razor, but they take the safety razors you can put in there. It's a new one, but still, I like it. That's it for the sales. It's actually too hot to go to anything. This was at someone's house. We were able to go up, and he had it all set out in the garage. Pack it up, pay for it, pack it up, and get it out there. Look for some other videos because I'll probably demonstrate that lantern camp stove when I get it all set up. And all the parts are there. I just checked it. Pretty neat. Gonna find out what that is. Report on that. Probably won't make another video. And I'll make another video of any kind of good jewelry that I happen to find while I'm going through all this. So everybody stay cool. I know there's a heat wave everywhere. I think it should be 110 today with humidity which has been pretty bad. So we got all the fans running, and we're going to stay cool with some ice water and tea and a whole bunch of fun stuff. So check in for the other one. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time.